Video games. They used to be the consolation prize for not going to the prom. But now, thanks to video games, nerds can buy the prom.
This morning, 16-year-old Kyle Bugha Giersdorf is waking up $3 million richer after being named to the first ever Fortnite World Cup champion. The Pennsylvania teen beating over 40 million competitors from around the world to play a 6-game series on the World Cup stage. Bugha's mom says her son has been playing video games since he was 3 years old and currently plays Fortnite between 8 and 10 hours a day.
When I started playing, my family was they weren't too sure about it, but what I told them is that eventually it'd pay off. Pretty much did.
Hell yeah, it paid off. This kid got $3 million for being the best at a video game, huh? This is gonna change everything, especially how parents run their homes. Yeah, because now parents are gonna be dragging their kids inside the house. Be like, no more playing with your friends and getting exercise. You need to be practicing your headshots, young man. That mortgage isn't gonna pay for itself. And by the way, I've seen people online saying, oh, Fortnite isn't a real sport. How can they get this much money? You need to calm down, all right? Because what is a real sport anyway, huh? You realize that in 1 month, in that same stadium, is gonna be people who are paid to hit a little ball at one another and make sex sounds, okay? That's what they're gonna be doing, all right? And then they play tennis afterwards. Like, I mean, every sport is a made-up sport. It's not like God ever came down and was like, I bestow upon you the sport of hockey for all the people, but mostly white people, but all the people. And P.K. Subban, he's amazing. All right, moving on. We just had a beautiful summer weekend. People everywhere were out enjoying their lives, you know, going to the beach, the park, that kind of stuff. But President Trump spent the weekend doing what he loves best, fighting with his enemies. So let's check in on all the president's beefs in our recurring segment, President Trump, Commander in Beef.
I'm going to hit them back, and if I give them a whack,
You think I could take this guy in a
knock the
fight?
crap out of him, would you? I'd like to punch him in the face.
In our first beef, it is Trump versus France. He may love their military parades and their loose views on monogamy, but when it comes to French wine, he likes to pair that with a side of beef.
President Trump's next target for tariffs may be French wine. The president says he's considering a new tax as a retaliatory measure. France has just announced a new tax on American tech companies like Facebook and Google.
Wrong thing to do. They should not have done it. So I may do that. I've always liked American wines better than French wines, even though I don't drink wine. I just like the way they look.
Well, it's such a strange thing. I don't drink wine, I just like the way it looks. Now I'm imagining Trump ordering wine at a restaurant. He's just like, anything to drink, sir? Yes, bring me a bottle with your finest label. Perhaps something with a picture of a castle on it. We're celebrating. And this is obviously a dumb reason to give for imposing tariffs on a country. But if we're being honest, we all judge wine based on how it looks. Yeah, when you go into a wine store, you have no idea what you're buying. No one's really thinking, oh, 2014, that was a good year for German Rieslings. What you're really thinking is, what can I get for under $12 that looks like it's over $20?